Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Afron Framble, and this is the entertainment update for the month of March. All the games, movies, and shows I'm looking forward to, specifically on Netflix and Disney Plus, coming out in theaters, releasing via mail if you pre-order, what have you. This is a little late because there are a lot of changes going on in my life right now. Content might be a little scarce, and timing might be a little bit wonky. I know this is I wanted to get this out on the first, but it's already the sixth, I believe now. So um, I thought about including Hulu, HBO Max, or some other streaming services, but there's so many right now, and the sheer amount of content would be a bit outrageous. And I'm not currently subscribed to those services. So, though there is a plethora of DC content on HBO Max, and you know how much I love them superhero movies. Uh, but still, I think I'm going to just stick with Netflix and Disney Plus. Starting with games, there are a lot, but I'm going to skip to the ones that seem like the big budget games. So I'll start with Alex 2. This is another futuristic big budget game for PC and PlayStation 5. This will likely be a big contender with Horizon, but if I had to bet, Horizon will probably still beat it in popularity, and also because it's available on PS4. The main character just also seems more iconic, and Horizon has an advantage with the first game's success. I haven't heard too much about Alex. It seems kind of like some just nondescript, futuristic, like hero, and it's coming very close to Horizon. So I don't think I'm going to be going for that. I think I'm just going to stick with Horizon myself. And without watching all the trailers on all the games coming out, the other ones that stand out to me are Gran Turismo 7, though I'm not really into racing games. Triangle Strategy has an interesting concept. You have the option to play from different perspectives in an RPG style. Both of these came out on the 4th. GTA 5 is out on the 15th. I have played a handful of GTA games, and it's really just a lot of running around in a sandbox environment, just wreaking havoc. I know there are story threads and options to play the main story, but GTA has always been known for getting distracted and exploring the map. So, like I said, there are a ton of games coming out, but the one I'm probably going to get is Kirby Forgotten World. I'm really looking forward to seeing Kirby in his 3D environment in a full length game, and that comes out on the 25th. So in February, there was a Pokemon Direct where they announced a lot of Pokemon information. There was a lot of Pokemon information, among which was the trailer for the new Pokemon with the next generation. And I believe it's coming out this holiday season, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. It looks like it's following in the footsteps of Arceus with the somewhat open world, which is really exciting. Pokemon Legends Arceus has gained quite some popularity since its release, and I'm really looking forward to this game. I've been playing Pokemon Arceus just it's easy. The Switch I could just bring to bed with me. I could bring it wherever I want. I could just keep on trying to fill out the pages of the Pokédex. So if if Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are anything like Pokemon Arceus, I think it's going to be very successful. And I think Pokemon Arceus might have been the guinea pig, might have been just a test to see if they crank out another Pokemon game that's in this format, will it be successful? And I think it's going to be really nice. I think it's going to sell a lot as well. So no new information on Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. Again, I'm expecting maybe a hint here and there, but more information definitely during E3. So expect to hear me say this again for 2 more months. And of course, no information on Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. So, movies. I plan on seeing Death on the Nile this week. I haven't decided yet if I want to do a separate movie review video or just review videos in general for games and movies. Um, I'll decide on that a little bit later. Maybe just what I'm looking forward to coming out is maybe enough for now. The highly anticipated Robert Pattinson Batman, The Batman, hit theaters on the 4th. I'm looking forward to seeing that probably this week. I haven't been watching any trailers just to not spoil anything. The only thing coming out on the 11th nationwide is Tyson's Run. I haven't heard anything about that, but from what I gather, it's a drama that deals with Tyson, a high school student with autism who tries to win his father's approval by running a marathon. The weekend of March 18th, we have Uma. Not, I don't think it's Uma like Uma Thurman, but I think it's pronounced Uma. It's a supernatural horror, and The Outfit, a drama about a tailor who works for the mob. Neither of which really seems that intriguing to me. Like I said, I'm not really into horror movies, but if I had some friends who were going to see it and then wanted me to tag along, I'd probably go see it with them. So everything else in March is only in select theaters or comes out on streaming services. So March is a pretty light month for big box office movies. For Netflix, there's a lot coming out, but nothing really stands out. There are a lot of classic movies and maybe some original series that may be worth a look, but nothing I'm looking forward to. Probably could go back and watch some of those classic movies if I'm bored. But this is where Disney Plus is going to shine. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like all the previous Netflix Marvel shows are showing up on the 16th of March. We're talking Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and The Defenders, even Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And a lot of this content seemed to be dismissed by Disney and Marvel until they slowly started picking what little bits they wanted to include in the MCU. In this department, it seems like Marvel Studios is very cautious, but it's also tuned into the voice of the fans. They don't hit the mark 100% of the time, but they understand that the content is out there and there are going to be fans that are interested in seeing cameos and story tie-ins, and that's a big win for Disney to realize that Kevin Feige is really brilliant in understanding what the fans are hoping for, what they're expecting, and he also knows you're not going to please people 100% of the time with the direction that you plan on going in, but he's really making a lot of good decisions, and Marvel is making a lot of good decisions in that department. So, last but not least, speaking of Marvel, it is coming at the end of the month, but it is still part of March. Moon Knight. Thus will end the 2 month long gap in Marvel or Star Wars shows on Disney Plus that are new. If Moon Knight is filling out the month of April, May brings Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and we'll keep being entertained until the summer months. So, I've been really excited about Moon Knight. I don't really know too much about it. Like I said, I actually just skipped that trailer. I know there was a new trailer for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. That's going to be kind of hard to stay away from. Even seeing little thumbnails of Doctor Strange, I've been trying to stay away from that. So we'll see how this goes, and we'll see if it makes a big impact on my viewing experience when I finally see the movies and the shows. So that's it for the March update. Thanks for watching.